everyone, welcome back to another empties video. This is the second one that I've done this year, and as you can see I do have a lot of products to get through, but just before we get started I did want to address the fact that my background has changed, so do let me know what you think. I basically just swapped which side of my room that I film on, but the reason that I did it was because I didn't really like having the window in the background. So let me know your thoughts and let's go ahead and jump straight into this box. So I'm going to start off with the products that you may have already seen in my Finish 17 and 2017 updates. I'm not going to talk too much about these products because I have already mentioned them. But just briefly, I did finish 3 of these Avon hand and body moisturizers. I finished these 2 shower gels, the Avon Passion Fruit and Peony and the By Nature Lavender and Almond Oil. I also finished a moisturizer from the aromatherapy company. This is the Wild Hydrangea one, and also a hand soap in vanilla and soy milk, which smelled really nice. And I think that was everything from my Finish 17 project, so now we are on to hopefully the things that you haven't seen me talk about yet. I used up a couple of hair products, so this one here is the Tresemme Perfectly Undone Weightless Moisturizing Conditioner. I think in the last empties video I showed you guys the shampoo that went with this, so I had almost finished this up then. And I have repurchased both of them because I do really like this line. And I also finished up the Tresemme Keratin Smooth Flat Iron Smoothing Spray. So this is basically what I use as my heat protectant. And I have also repurchased this one, so I do really like this. I also used up a couple of mouthwashes. So I used up a Savicol, which is what I was using the majority of the time before I had my gum graft surgery. So I just had a little bit of this left and I have used it up now. And I also used up this Curacept mouthwash, which is what they prescribed me after I had my surgery. So this was gone really quickly because I was using it twice a day while I was not able to brush my teeth. I do have another one of these now, but I'm not using it as a mouthwash anymore. It's a long story. But I do have both of these in my bathroom at the moment. They're both really good, but this one stains a little bit, I've been told. Like, not a lot, but my surgeon has recommended that I be using this one at the moment. On the subject of teeth, I also used up this tiny little toothpaste sample that my surgeon gave me. This is the Colgate Sensitive Pro Relief. I don't really see any difference between toothpaste, so this was fine. Used it up, whatever. I finished the Mitchum Clinical Gel. This is meant to be like the clinical protection that Rexona does and a bunch of other brands. This one did not work for me at all. I heard someone talking about this on YouTube and saying that it was really good. It was just as good as the Rexona one, but like half the price. For me, it did absolutely nothing. The Rexona one is still the only one that works for me. I have a bunch of little mini Clinique products because I got like a free gift bag with purchase a few months ago. So this first one here is the Clinique facial soap. So I was using this on days that I hadn't worn makeup just to clean my face at the end of the day, because if I have worn makeup I feel like I need to use more of a scrub or something a little bit heavier, but just the soap was fine for no makeup days. I wouldn't purchase it, but you know, happy to use it when it's free. I also used up this Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. This one was not my favorite, to be honest. Again, I'm happy to use it when it's free, but I definitely wouldn't purchase this one. I felt like it just came off on my pillow, if you know what I mean. Like, it is an overnight mask. It didn't leave a residue on my face like a normal mask would. Like, it did seem to sink in as soon as you put it on, but I definitely felt like a lot of it was coming off when I was lying on my pillow, and I wasn't even going to bed immediately after putting this on. And I also used up the Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover for lids, lashes and lips. I did really like this. It did a really good job at taking my eye makeup off and my lipstick off really easily, really quickly. It was like a half kind of product that you have to shake up before you use it, which is not my favorite type of product, but it did work really well. I would not purchase this again just because of the price and because it feels like a useless step when my Garnier Micellar Water just does everything fine anyway. But as always, I'm perfectly happy to use it when it's free. I just think it's unnecessary. I used up my e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleanser. This lasted a really long time. I was very impressed. For the price, I think this was like $11, and it does a really good job. The only thing I wasn't impressed with was that towards the end it was definitely smelling very strongly of alcohol, which is a shame because at the start it smelled like cucumbers. It was so fresh, it was such a nice smell, but yeah, I guess like you can't really pick it apart too much considering that it was so cheap. I have repurchased this just because it's like the cheapest one I can find. It works fine. Yeah, so I'll probably just keep repurchasing this anyway. I used up another packet of makeup pads. These are just what I use to take my makeup off every day. I just get the cheapest ones. They're fine. And the last thing that I used up was my L'Oreal brow pencil. This was the Brow Artist Shaper pencil, I think. And I did not use up the highlighting side completely, but that's because it didn't draw anything on my skin. Like, it literally didn't show up at all. But I completely used up the actual brow side of it. I did quite enjoy this. I'm not going to repurchase it right now though because I do have enough brow products as it is. So those are all the products that I've used up in the last few months. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday, and I will see you next time. Bye!